Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. As promised, I'm doing a little more detailed look at the Raiseek cleaning rod tips. Just doing it real quick. It comes with the tips only. They do sell cleaning rods. I didn't get any of those, so I grabbed my Hoppies kit. So let's find out if I can put those tips onto these rods, just as a good starting point for the test. If I can't, then that means I'm going to have to get the special rods from these guys, which I think would be a bit of a blight on the design, because most of the brands I've used, even the cheapo from Big 5, have been able to fit here. So I'm hoping these do as well. And before I get into that, I was just going to do a real quick wipe down, bore clean of my two rifles. Here's my Ruger, so you can see it's magazine out, no bolt in it, actually still has its lock in it. This is my Ruger American in Ruger American Standard 223. And this, also, no bolt in it, no magazine in it. This is my Savage 11 308 hunting rifle, deer rifle. I use the 223 mostly as a target plinker, with also being able to use it for small varmints if I so choose as well. Raccoons, coyotes, that kind of thing, if I ever want to. Anyhow, so you can see they are clear. Let's start. I can't hardly read that. With the 223. And moment of truth. Ha! Beautiful. It matches the threads. No resistance all the way in until it gets right down, and sucks up tight to the base, just like it should. Okay. The rest of this kit I know goes together just fine because it all came together. Do be patient with me. I didn't get any of this stuff out ahead of time. The one gripe, I guess I could say, about this tip versus, or these jag tip versus these slot tips. These I can put the cloth through, and then using the rod I can dunk the entire thing into the bottle. But because the jag tips aren't going to work that way, I'm going to have to do this a little differently. So, get some Hoppies number 9 on the patch. There's probably a little more than I need, but like that. Wrap it snugly around the jag. Being that locks in it is in the way, I'm going to have to go from the muzzle end. I prefer cleaning from the breech end, but in this, hold on. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Had to close my ammo cabinet. With a single layer cloth, it goes through there quite easily. Oh, lost my cloth on the pull back. Push that all the way through. Now, let's see here. How can we do this to avoid that issue? Well, it would seem all of the tips, these jag tips, have a sharp spike on the top. My guess meant so you can pierce the end, pierce that through your cleaning cloth. See if that helps it. Oh, still lost. It looks like it's going to be a push, not a pull. I'm going to let that solvent sit in there for a minute. Been a little while since that rifle's been cleaned, so it doesn't hurt it to sit. Take the 22 tip off. And, sorry, probably the only thing seen on top of my head at the moment. And grab the 30 caliber. Yeah. Help if I could hold on to it. There's that. Now, 30 caliber, my 308 does not have a lock in the breech, so it means I can clean this one from the breech, which is my, as I stated, my preferred. That patch isn't real dirty, so I'm just going to put a little bit more solvent on it. I need to get more of my hops number 9. This bottle's almost empty. I've had it now 15 years, 16 years, something like that. Yep. Again, these are going to be a push only, not a pull. Not inherently an issue, but if you're used to being able to work the back and forth in your barrel, you're not going to be able to do that. That's why I just push it about an inch into the barrel and pull back just for a test, and yeah, it comes right off. So if you're used to being able to work back and forth, this design's not going to allow that. It's going to be one direction. And no, that's not meant to be a reference to the band. I do apologize. I promise I do have taste in music, and that does not qualify as music to me. Okay. 3 passes through. What sizes were these again? 20, 30, and 45. Okay, so I'm just going to continue using the tips I have. All in all, they're simple, they're basic. There's not a whole lot you can really do, go wrong with making tips like this. It does thread into a hops kit cleaning rod, which means it will thread into any of the ones I've ever used, which I've used hops, I've used off-brand, I've used a number of different ones. I'd say all in all, it's a good product. I like the fact that it's brass, nice machined brass. I'll put a link in the description below for, or not down that way below, for the Amazon store where you can go get this. If you have a basic, this is a deluxe kit, but if you have a basic kit that only has a couple of sized ends and you need to pick up another kit that gives you the rest of the, most of the rest of your gambit of calibers, I would say this is a good option on the way to go, because it seems to have all of your major sizes. They work well, seem to be made well, threads are good on them. No argument, no complaints here. All right, guys, I'm gonna let everybody go. I'm gonna finish cleaning up these. I'm sure you guys have seen plenty. You don't need to sit here and watch me anymore. So I hope everyone has a wonderful night. Come again soon. Hey everyone, sorry, that's right, I thought I was done, but something came up while I was finishing cleaning my 223. Thought I might want to mention it. Because of the sharp tip of these, especially on that small 22 caliber one, and how tightly the patched end fits the bore, it experienced some resistance because just from the layers and the thickness. the tip pierced through the end of through the cloth, and I had to pull I had to pull the rod out and reset it in order to get it go in. So that is one thing to keep in mind. I wouldn't consider it to be a downfall per se. It's just means I have to be a little more careful. But just wanted to include that in the video since it was something I just had happen. Alright, this time I really am signing off. Everyone have a wonderful night. I'd like to thank everyone for stopping by the channel. If you want to see more of my content, I encourage you to check out my website, calaveras32special.com. Links below in the description. I also encourage you to check out gunchannels.com. Online, two-way community, set up and operated about 5 years ago at this point, by G-Webs, or Mr. Gun Websites. He is a avid activist for, our two-way rights, so that's where I encourage you to stop by there, as well as his website, gearwebsites.com, where where a lot of his financing comes from, to help him fight for our rights. I hope you guys are willing to stop by both of those websites. Oh, and before I get on mine, I have my Spreadshirt store link and my Patreon link over there for anyone who is so inclined as to helping out the channel. Much appreciated. And anything I decide any money I get over there, I'll be putting back into the channel, and I'll be giving my patrons a chance to chime in as to what they think I should be using it on. I want to say again, thank you very much for stopping by. Have a wonderful night.